Let's welcome Manat to speak about motivation.
So, hi everyone, my name is Manat Kaur. It wouldn't be fair without starting with some fun, embarrassing pictures of my brother. This is Manveer. He acts like he doesn't love me, but deep down, I think he cares about me. Last week, Coach Drake told me that he said he liked me, so we are making some serious progress. So, about me, I graduated from PBS in 2014. That is a picture of my class on graduation day. I'm very excited to be back because I haven't spoken at Gather since I was in 5th grade, which was almost 4.5 years ago now. I really like to write. I've written for a couple of magazines over the years, including Sports Illustrated, Scholastic News, the LA Times, and it's been really incredible for me because I get to learn new things, try out different experiences, and get to meet some really cool people, like Steph Curry, which is probably one of the most exciting moments of my life. Like Dr. Erickson mentioned a couple of weeks ago, motivation is something that's really important to me. And there's times in my life where I feel very confident, but there's also times when I don't feel very confident and I'm kind of scared. So this is just a reminder of the chart he used a couple of weeks ago. So on my first day at PBS, I was super excited, Miss Tully's class actually, raising my hand, just loving everything. And I'm a big nerd, as my brother can attest. I really love math, I really love science, and PBS was a special place for me because I got to express that. And I got to tell everyone how much I loved it, and I felt comfortable making mistakes and being wrong because I knew that my teachers and my community would support me. That's a picture of my 5th grade science fair project where I mixed rubbing alcohol and salt, and I still remember just how excited I was to go to Walgreens and buy all these different rubbing alcohols and just mix them together, and I thought that was science. So going into middle school, something inside me kind of changed. I'd always been a very high passion person, but I kind of lost my confidence, and as a result, I wasn't very motivated often. I stopped raising my hand in class, which if my PBS teachers remember, is probably very hard to imagine. But I wouldn't participate. I stopped telling people I liked math and science. There was all these amazing STEM events at my school, but I just wouldn't attend because I was afraid to look like a nerd and be uncool. At which point I kind of realized that I just didn't have the confidence to be me, and I didn't have the confidence to be different. And so like Dr. Erickson said, I decided I need to change my actions. So I founded an organization called Object to get more girls inspired and promote confidence and self-esteem in them. We have once-a-month workshops with successful women speakers from all different fields so that girls can kind of get exposure to women doing everything. It's really important for me because seeing all these women and having them share their life stories, I get to see that she struggled a lot, but she was successful, so I can do it too. This is a workshop we had with Dr. Mary Leonard. She's the chair of pediatrics at Stanford, and she brought along an entire human skeleton, and we got to put it together, and I was like waving around some spines and like attacking my brother with it. It was just a great time. So the second portion of the workshop is the activity part, where the speakers lead an experiential activity and the girls get to try something new. So the chat portion of the workshop takes care of the confidence part of it, and the activity part is there to get girls passionate about something new and let them try something and get excited and want to learn. And this is an activity we did with Donnie Fisher, who is the head of marketing at Good Eggs, and the girls made some really good pizza, and I got to eat all the leftovers. And then the last part of the workshop, which is my favorite, is the time for food and mingling. The speakers talk to the girls one-on-one. The girls get to talk with each other just about some of their struggles and some of the problems that they're facing, and it creates a very nice community effect. And This is a workshop we had with Bonnie Simi. She was a pilot for 14 years for United. She's now a VC. She was also an Olympian. She's just done everything. And we made and flew some planes and experimented with wing flap angles and how far a plane would fly. So like I mentioned before, we try to get women from all different fields to come and speak so that girls can just get exposure to everyone. So our next two workshops, we have a workshop coming up with Catherine Applegate, who is the author of The One and Only Ivan, which my brother's pointing at me to let everyone know that he's the one who arranged that workshop, and he's actually the one who got her to be the speaker. So that's really exciting. You kind of asked for it, Manveer. So she'll be coming in a couple of weeks, and then after that we're doing a holiday workshop with the founder of Tiny Prints, which is a card company, and we're going to be making holiday cards. So some of the things that I've learned from my speakers about confidence is that it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to be different, and just I want to share some of those quotes with you. Sukhinder Cassidy, who's the president of a company called StubHub, was telling the girls about superpowers and how you don't have to be good at everything. You just have to know one or two things you're good at. And she told the girls, you get to be a leader with one or two strengths. You don't have to be good at everything. And that was really important for me because now I could just follow my passions and have even more confidence knowing I didn't have to be perfect at everything. I could have one or two things I was good at and have everything else just be okay. And we talked a lot about mistakes as well at Phillips Brooks. And Stacy Brown-Philpott, who's on the board of Nordstrom and HP, was telling the girls about some of the mistakes she's made in her life and how she wasn't always confident. She said to them, I've built confidence because I've made a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are how you learn. And that increased my motivation even more because knowing that I could go up to a group of people and make a lot of mistakes and it would be okay, and in the end I'd just learn from it, really inspired me to keep going and continue following my passion. And so what I've learned from this is at the end of the day, motivation and confidence are very related. You can be very motivated, and as a result, you'll have a lot of confidence. But also, if you want to be motivated, you need to have confidence, and you need to be comfortable making mistakes and just following your passions. So like Dr. Erickson said, go for it. Thank you.